Hey guys, I'm LR here. This is my second take on this video. My first take, unfortunately, the audio just wasn't that great. So yeah, all that fun stuff. But now that I finally got this thing working, I'm gonna go over this deck, and then I'm gonna give you guys the bad news. I'm just gonna be straight with you guys. So here we go. We'll start with the deck tech, and then we'll go to the bad news. So instead of going through literally every card, I'm going to just go over the main components. So the lands I'm not going over. And as for the rest of the deck, I'm going to go over the main components and the sideboard. So basically, this deck relies on a lot of mana, obviously, for those of you that don't know the combo. The combo is, of course, Channel, which is a double green sorcery until end of turn. Anytime you could activate a mana ability, you may pay 1 life. If you do, add 1 colorless to your mana pool. The other half of the combo is Fireball, which for this combo, the only part that matters is the fact that you're hitting your opponent in the face. And I also run Burn from Within, which is basically another Fireball effect, essentially. My reasoning behind running, 6 basically fireballs instead of running just 4 is because this deck can go into the long game, which is kind of bad for this deck. Like, the longer you are in the game, the harder it is for you to win. This deck is just pure combo. There's a lot of ways to protect yourself from, opposing decks. Obviously, you need some sort of protection. So, like, if you're going for the combo, Pact of Negation is really good. Mental Misstep, Force of Will, and Counterspell are also extra protection. For the late game, there's a lot of card draw, so you can dig for your spells. So like Ancestral Recall, Preordain, Ponder, Baby Jace. Mystical Tutor, so you can just go ahead and tutor up your Channel or your Fireball Personal Tutor, which is basically Mystical Tutor's little brother, which is Personal Tutor's sorcery speed. You can only search sorceries instead of instants and sorceries, although Mystical Tutor and Personal Tutor are basically the same thing no matter what. You're basically searching out for Channel or Fireball or Burn from Within. You don't really need to, grab like Counterspell or Force of Will and put it on top of your deck, or Pact of Negation unless you seriously need it. So yeah, there's that, and of course Snapcaster Mage, in case you have to resort to mid-range beatdown, and you can go ahead and hardcast your Elder Spirit Guide. I don't know why you do that, but go ahead and go for it. Tinderwall is also good for fast mana, 2 mana, or it's a 1 green mana, you sack it, it's 2 red mana, and then that's basically, pays for Fireball plus 1 for the X. So yeah, and then obviously, you got your Black Lotus, your Lotus Petal, and your Moxen. The sideboard, again, an Engineer Explosives, a Flusterstorm, a Grafdigger's Cage, 2 Mana Drains, which Mana Drain is actually really, really good. 2 Naturalize, a Null Rod, Pyroblast. I don't know why I said Pyroblast twice. I could just said 2 Pyroblast. I'm tired, shut up. 2 Smelts, a Tormod's Crypt, and 2 Vital Surge. Now, before I get into the bad news, I just need you to take a sip of water and answer this quick text message. Okay, so the bad news. I really didn't want to get to this. I'm not shutting my channel down. Don't worry about it. It's not that necessarily. Since mid to late October, I've been contemplating this. And sorry if you hear a weird rushing noise. I just realized that my heater's just kicked on, and well, it's been on, but it's just kicked on to like high power. So if that's annoying you in the background, I'm sorry. But anyways, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so since mid to late October, I've been contemplating on quitting Magic. And there's many reasons why, but the main reason why I want to, give up on Magic, and stick with me here, is for a lot of personal reasons which I'm not going to get into, but one of the main reasons, which is probably a good, 60%, the game's just slowly becoming unfun for me. That, pun intended, that spark that ignited, that gave me my interest in this game is just no longer there, and I just feel like I need to step away from the game for a bit, because I've done nothing but play the game, in school, outside of school, for 3 years now, and the game's just not fun for me anymore. I tried playing new decks, new formats. It's just the same thing over and over and over, no matter what I try, and the game is just not fun anymore. So, with that being said, I'm not completely quitting Magic. That's not what I'm getting at. If you just jump to that conclusion, and you're contemplating on just unsubscribing, just hear me out. I'm not quitting Magic. That's not at all what I'm trying to say. I hope you're still here. I'm not quitting Magic. I'm not going anywhere. Magic, to me, is like cocaine to a coke addict. It's addicting. But, with that being said, I am going to take a really long break from Magic. And with that being said, there's going to be fewer deck techs. I'm going to try some new stuff with the channel. I'm going to experiment a little bit. And after a while, I'll go back to Magic. But for at most a month, at least a week, at most a month, I'm going to be stepping away from Magic the Gathering. I'm going to start with my channel, and then I'm going to continue on with, I'm just going to stop bringing my cards to school. Like, people are going to be like, you want to play some this, or that? I'm like, nah, sorry. I didn't bring my decks. I'm giving up for a bit. That's... Like I said, the game, there's a lot of other reasons, but the main reason is that the game has, stopped being fun. Commander has became the same boring routine, modern, my screw standard. I even tried Legacy, Vintage. I'm buying a Pauper deck. I'm going to be doing that while... pretty much quitting. Like, that's the one do Magic related while I'm in this, period of time where I'm going to stop playing Magic. The only thing I'm going to do that's Magic related is I'm going to be finishing up the Pauper deck that I want to build, but that's pretty much it for me for a bit. I'm just want to step away from Magic for a bit. Hopefully you all understand. At least a lot of people that I know that play Magic, they've even contemplated it, and they've even, taken breaks. So I guess now is my time. It's crazy. I don't know. I just realized something. This is the first red deck that I've played in a while that doesn't play Chandra. Something's wrong with me. If any of you guys that are subscribed want to come down and shoot me, please, you have full permission to shoot me. Not really, because there's some people in real life that are subscribed, that I know in real life that are subscribed. So, never mind. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Shoot me. But yeah, and another huge reason why I'm quitting Magic, and I guess I'm comfortable sharing this. I just haven't, to put it lightly, I haven't been in the greatest mood lately. Well, just gonna put it in the lightest way possible. I haven't been in the greatest mood the past couple months, as most of you may know. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Peace out. Chandra's life, with the exception of this deck, apparently. I'm gonna stop playing this deck now because I just realized there's no Chandra. Bye.